Today I'm here with Benjamin Bullock. I want to take the time to ask him a few questions because I was interested in the pursuits that he has. So is it okay if I interview you?
Yes, sir.
All right. So first of all, where are you from? Can you tell me a little bit about your childhood?
Sure. So my name is Benjamin Bullock. I'm from New Windsor, New York, which is about an hour outside of New York City. And just to clarify, I did attend CCNY, and yes, I attended Buffalo. I didn't graduate from there because I transferred over. So now I'm currently attending SUNY New Paltz, studying for a degree in accounting.
All right, that's great. What job do you work at?
Currently, I'm working at a Big Four accounting firm called KPMG. I'm there as an Embark scholar, which is essentially a rotational intern. So there, I get to work in all three of the practice areas, which includes audit, tax, and as well as advisory. There, I worked in things from mergers and acquisitions to audit, as well as tax services for major corporations.
Wow. What's the most important lesson that you've learned from your career?
I think the most important lesson, most importantly, is just showing up on time. I think that's half the battle is showing up, and then the second half is being on time. I think that is a skill that a lot of people don't realize is so important because it shows whoever it is, whether it's your boss or your professor or your friend, or even a girlfriend or boyfriend, whatever it is, it's very important for you to show up on time because it shows that you value their time. That's the first sign of respect.
Yeah, of course. Uh, it takes a lot of effort in order to show up on time, and it shows them that you really care about whatever relationship you have with them. So, that's a very important lesson. And I also wanted to ask you, do you think there are any kind of personality traits or certain strengths and skills that you need to work as an accountant?
Most definitely, and in all honesty, the biggest thing people think is math. Math is not important. You don't need to have a human calculator. You don't need to have the best mind you ever need to have for accounting. The biggest thing you need is communication skills. That's important because you need to be able to talk to your coworkers, your bosses, as well as your clients. So, as an accountant, you work with a lot of complicated things for companies, and some of them might not understand the work that you're doing. So, it's great that you produce this extremely well put together Excel, PowerPoint, or whatever, but you need to be able to communicate those results to your client to best serve their needs.
Yeah, of course. What's another common myth about your field of work?
So, biggest one is that you need to be a math genius to be an accountant, which is so not true. If anything, the biggest skill for math wise you need to be able to do is just having the ability to use softwares like Excel, Alteryx, and those other type of accounting softwares. Um, Additionally, is that accountants are not number crunchers. That's not all we do. We don't just come in the office, sit in a cubicle, and do absolutely like just calculations and everything all day. We collaborate with each other. We work in teams. We speak, and there's also a lot of different industries. Like you can work in manufacturing. You can work in oil mining. It doesn't matter what you do.
Wow, that's a really interesting. That's a new fact for me. That there are different kinds of accountants that specialize in different fields of work. Mm,
Yeah, interesting enough, I was actually working on a client. This is public knowledge, by the way, that was dealing with Tyler Perry Studios looking to buy another TV channel. So that was really interesting.
You always wanted to be an accountant, by the way.
Actually, no. Being an accountant was never in my mindset for a profession. I started out studying mathematics in college, and I looked to see if I could do a career in data analytics, working for the National Basketball Association. Unfortunately, Calculus 2 said otherwise and had different plans for me. I learned that math wasn't my strongest suit as I thought, so I kind of moved into the finance world. Also realized that it's not exactly what I was looking for. I ended up doing very well in my introductory accounting class, and a professor of mine actually reached out to me and noticed how well I was doing, and she basically asked, "Why are you not majoring in accounting?" I told her I didn't know anything about it, and essentially she just broke down all the different things that accounting can do. Like you said, you didn't even know that there's different industries that they can work in. That's exactly what she told me, and she really sold me on it. So shout out to Professor Metzger at University of Buffalo.
We can all have inspiring professors and teachers. It's great to see that one of them has really set you off on your career path. I just want to ask you one final question, and this is a little bit existential, but if there's one thing you want to be remembered for, what is it?
If there is honestly one thing I'd like to be remembered for, it's just that whatever I do in life that I gave my all for it. Me personally, I'm passionate in tax as well as giving back to underrepresented communities such as Black and Brown people in the financial industry. So what if I can do is if I can provide free tax assistance to those underrepresented communities, that'd be the biggest thing that I'd like to accomplish throughout my academic career and professional career at that.
Yeah, of course. It's always great to give back to those who are disadvantaged and those who were unfairly pushed back. So you've done so many great things, and I hope to see you changing the world, especially for those minorities who were unfairly treated and need financial help or help in other terms.
Yeah, I totally agree, and I'd just like to thank you again for having me on here. For the viewers, I actually just met Suborno via LinkedIn not even 3 weeks ago, and it's great to see what this young man is doing in life, and I can't see what he's doing next.
Thank you.